So in order for us to have this three-way tie, let's just set it out as well. We need Astralis to lose their game, we need Furia to win their game, and we need VP to also lose. If all of that happens, then we're into hot water, we're into scary territory. And look at this pistol round. Astralis are spicing things up. Their first Dust 2 game on the final day, and no one playing A. It's a bit of a mid setup. If things end up on the catwalk, they're going to come in on this big flank with the kit. And it certainly seems like that will be the case. Vesta has cleared tunnel. He's not going lower. As said, they've got the mid control. The rest of Fnatic going up catwalk right now. Still got Keve throwing mid to B utility. He's got to wait that smoke. Find the appropriate lineup. So will they double back into this B site? If they do, Astralis are already deep in spawn. This is very wacky.
Yeah, very zany. Very, very... So let's see what comes of it, Hugo. They're wrapping these cat players, but Fnatic Rising are already in A. Really, this T-spawn flank is nothing more than a standard long doors wrap. Now, the numbers might surprise you if you're Fnatic Rising. It's not every day you have a 4-man retake come through long. With the bomb planted out in the open, with them flushing out Ultex down in the bottom of mid, pressure's off elsewhere on the map, and so everyone else is just tucked in here. They're going to spot 2 players crossing, and now they start to realize just how many are trying to get into this site. They learn about the quad long push. They're even wrapping it themselves. The bomb's planted for sure. This should never be an Astralis round. And it's not. Fnatic Rising get that one on the board.
That was convoluted for both parties, for everyone involved, right? From Astralis, gambling on B. I'm not against a call like that on a pistol, just playing 5 together and trying to retake A as a unit. It means you're not going to be stuck in that 4-on-5 where you're down a man, you've lost A, and you're wondering what all went wrong. No, you get to keep your numbers, but good awareness from Process down in CT to kill Altex, who was tucked behind the boxes, and then he re-wrapped Cat with the USP with the bomb open for him as well. So no way back in there for Astralis. Force buy will do. Coming out with a scout and Deegs. Process already clambered his way to long. He's got out behind the blue. And they're going to try and flash back in, but to their own demise. Process with the first kill and even scout tags hitting Void. We have a Krieg in round 2 from KST, bringing out the big guns. Making up for the lack of AK, perhaps. Fnatic going to stall the clock a little bit, but they will eventually commit to this long position and try and take over the A site. Astralis re-aggroing Cat. It's a good protocol here in this position, but it won't make a damn difference. Fnatic have no lurkers in this round. They are fully committing.
Yeah, listen to that Krieg, man. That war cry out towards long. Oh, good timing on the Mr. Deagle Peak. Keve on the receiving end of that. And so this is given a 4-on-4 over. It's also denied the cat split, meaning that all the Fnatic Rising are now coming up long instead. Flash in for Mr., but Process is going to beat him. Vigo tries to make a play through the smoke as well, is traded after 1. And so Ultex 1-on-3. Not easy. Not easy. It's never going to be easy. No one said that. So Ultex, bit rough for him there. They're all around him. 2-0 for Fnatic Rising. And now an eco round to follow.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all as it should be right now. We're waiting for the gun round for Astralis Talent, and that will be delayed by 1 more. We've all seen Counter-Strike before. We know the drill. What follows a force is often an eco, and so we're going to check in on Fnatic after these highlights, see what they're feeling, see what they're calling into this T side. They played a couple of games of Dust 2 already, right, going 1-1, so let's see how they want to deal with this full eco.
Flashing twice, flashing again.
Not see anyone.
It's a full eco, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can just go
They
long
flash
again.
mid, they push short. I
Let's
think they push short.
Let's go together.
I'm smoking one close.
Do we need help? Like,
What they say? I think you can stay close to me. I'm staying here.
yeah, suicide.
Pushing.
3. That top mid. That's pushing it.
Pushing to
I'm
me.
watching it. 4. One more.
Flashing top left.
Oh my god, 1 HP!
How did you survive? Okay, good shit, guys.
I don't know.
Oh, shout out KST one time, saving Regali.
Yeah, I love that.
And shout out Regali hitting all the gnarly shots.
Dude, I love it though. KST's like, do you need help?
I think he did.
Yeah, Regali getting pushed by everyone, and KST was there to bail him out. So Fnatic Rising 3-0. They get that little conversion. Nice and easy. Nice shots from Regali.
Oh.
Wouldn't expect anything less, really.
No, not at this point. We've seen his best. And now we expect it. Well, Astralis need to bring that same level. Double AWP into the first gun round. Vigo sat with his on the mid side. We've got Void obviously AWPing a long. Watching Cat now from Car. So nothing unusual here in this round. It's going to mean Fnatic are forced to execute. We have very passive CT side round. Astralis Talent, they take long, but they leave the player there in pit, and Mister's on his own. AWP up on B. It's just sat in the window, so not looking to get picked early. Taken down by Regali, who's looking for this B pick. Almost catches that jumping player. Oh, the unscope. That would have been his.
You can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. Well, here is that B play, Hugo. Vigo and Altex are going to have to hold on to this site. And Vigo's landed the opener. He's missed the follow-up shots here, and everyone's getting closer.
Ow.
That's a little bit rough. You had a lot of opportunities there to thin out that retake. Honestly, you know, that wasn't...
Yeah, that Molly split Fnatic in two there. Two guys committed, two guys trapped behind it. Vigo had 2 shots with the AWP, and he, missed 3 in the round. Did get that opener, at least, but it's not enough to tempt Astralis in. They were heavy long from the get-go, so no numbers in position, and they're just saving on their first gun round. Yeah, not what you want to happen if you're Astralis Talent. Right, you've been waiting for the weapons. They finally come through, and you get B-rushed. Good entries nonetheless from three members of Fnatic. 2 members of Fnatic. KST got an assist. And now they're up 4-0. Easy peasy. Astralis Talent just going to drop guns, the saving players that being, and we'll be able to get full rifles on everyone here. Time to make up for that round, because it wasn't pretty.
No, it wouldn't have felt so bad if you weren't given so many opportunities to turn that around, right? But you were given chances, and so those always kind of feel the roughest, right? When you had an opportunity to make that look a lot nicer for yourselves, instead you're relegated to this save. But chance to right their wrongs, as you say, Hugo, and with Void opening up this round on that AWP, that's a much nicer beginning here for Astralis Talent. A 5-on-4 out of the gate. Fnatic are leaning back into this B site again. Altex and Vigo, they're going to get pressured once more, and this time the hold is a lot nicer. Also, the B take is a lot uglier for Fnatic Rising. Pepsaw dead.
Okay.
Keve with a double from nowhere. Altex burns from 100 to 0 in the site.
I think Vigo ran into Keve's spray. I think he was just trying to spam the backside player, and he ran into the bullet. You hate to see that. This is so weird now. Regali's got the bomb back and the AWP, but Process is already up catwalk. He's got a 1v1 right now, but Molly will give away his aim of the game, and Mister now knows where to look. He was watching mid, now poised for catwalk. Is this just a bait, though? Does Regali want to cut off the rotates? He's trying to do so in middle, but he's not peeking deep. Someone needs to make the mistake of going through. Now Regali owns the angle. He's going to jump up. Void with a missed shot, and Regali does make his way to A.
Yeah, they're going to be given a chance at the plant here. Now, Mister is waiting very, very patiently back on long to come in on a retake at this A bomb site. Now that that bomb is down, he can start to, take some peeks, try to get an idea of what real estate Fnatic Rising are holding here. But critically, he doesn't want to give this kill over before the other 2 are in position. Right, so he's still being pretty safe about this. He's waiting for his teammates to move up through CT. Regali spots him at long and knows that he's got him trapped. That's actually a tag onto Mister. Not the killing blow, but there's a tap from Process. He does get dinged in response, but Fnatic Rising down to the 1v1. Mister will chase down that last kill, but is there time? I don't think there is. Oh, it's going to be close. And no, Fnatic Rising, they go 5-0 up. They win out that 2-on-3 after a bit of an awkward start to the round. You know, the B play gets shut down. Keve delivers that big double, and the rest of the guys finish the round that Keve started.
Oh, that sucks for Astralis, man. 1 HP left as well on the last surviving player. And, you know, I think they were just so focused on Regali that round, right, before the bomb is planted. They're waiting for a lurker that's just not coming. They know Process is on A, making all that noise. With the bomb, the AWP, Regali, where has he gone? 2 players still anchoring B. Mister doesn't go for his 1v1 on Cat. He instead anchors long. And so they just can't find Regali until it's too late. And now he surprises them early, showing up quick. Oh, the wall's too thick. Don't worry, he was aiming on the edge of the smoke.
No,
as sus as that looks.
Everyone's watching going, hang on a moment,
Regali.
Hang on, r/vac sucks. Look at this, look at this guy.
He aimed at the wall.
Regali aiming at walls. What the hell's going on there? No, man.
Good entry.
Yeah, that just looked dodgy as hell, but as you say, Regali was actually holding for the smoke walk. It just so happened to line up the way that it did. A bit of a mid fake here. Fnatic Rising, they throw the mid to B split smoke. And with how much they've pressured this B site to open up the game, it's really put the fear in Astralis talent, right? Now another smoke going into B. That's getting thrown in by like KST back in the tunnels. Regali plucks Vigo out of middle. And this is starting to unravel now for Astralis talent. Void has got to do a lot in this ace. And yeah, I was going to say, I was hoping they were going to go back after getting that mid kill. They do. They're not going to run into this double set up A bomb site instead. Altec's got to do it all alone on this B hole.
Yeah, the lurker on mid, right? He's not activating first. They're going to come through tunnels. So Altex is in a good position. There's the first kill. Orb spotted as well. Doesn't want to lose his life, and so he takes everyone down instead. Finally, the mid player cuts him down, but it's still a great hold for Altex.
This time
can come on.
Oh, he's been spotted, but he just gets into lower. That is massive. Pepsor gets the info. Players wrap long. It's a good thing I didn't hang around in middle and try and fight that. Now he knows that he's made the right call here. The AWP scoped up on him, but a missed shot from Void, and Pepsor's not re-peeking that. Pepsor's gotten very, very lucky here. 2 timings that should have found him have missed their opportunity, and he's looking to use that against them. Process runs down these remaining players. He will burn in Pepsor's molly. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit wild. The bomb, not entirely for tunnels. Smoke on it. There's the jiggle, and Pepsor's dead. Defusing. And it's going to be close again, but this should be an Astralis talent round. They get their first on the board right here, right now.
Thank goodness that comes in. Yeah, the team, Molly, it could have gone better, right? Like, Process, I actually love that play to push through the window. They didn't know where he was anyway after he planted. They were so focused on the tunnels guy. And Process, he hits a lovely timing, kills one in window. But then, you know, he would love to go back, and he does, but it's already been mollied by Pepsor. Just unfortunate timing there, really. If that molly doesn't come through, I'm sure Process is able to close the round, play with his food, but little smoke on the bomb, tap, Void will win the round. Nice B hold from Altex as well. We had to have that come through. 3 kills out of nowhere on a solo B, so very important frags. Fnatic lose their first round, and they come back in looking for vengeance. Ollie's going to push the cat setup away, but Vigo's in mid, and peeking ahead of the flashbang. He still gets blinded, but he takes down 2.
And now Mister has taken up a brand new position in middle. They know about Vigo. They never knew about this second guy. And so mid is just off limits to Fnatic Rising. Now, a lot of attention has been pulled into middle. Astralis talent have stacked up heavy here. KST's dead, going up onto Cat. And that's also big for 2 reasons. Not only have you just left yourself in a 5-on-2, which should be unlosable, but you also spotted them going up Cat. You have a pretty good idea as to what's happening now.
The control here is scary, right? Like, Astralis are playing for a retake on A. This is a little dangerous, and it should be fine, right? They should be retaking as a unit. Astralis is pretty good at that, but at the same time, Fnatic, they are being given so much room in this 2v5. Astralis know it's A. They're grouping up. They've abandoned the B site. Process is confused why he's not getting a fight right now, and that's because Astralis are grouping on the cat flank. All 5 CTs coming in together. The plant is fairly safe, but what's not safe is this assault.
Bro, yeah, this is terrifying. How do you win this if you're Regali or Process? They're just all coming at you. Regali, there's so many more up on Cat. He's only good for the double. He did all he could, but they do run him down. Process now 1-on-3. The molly forces him to reposition. He's getting wrapped on the left as well, and Vigo is going to steal that round
Yeah.
away.
Good effort.
Regardless, right? For a 2-on-5 to end up with only 2 surviving for your opponent, a bomb plant. That's a fairly good little round out of Fnatic Rising.
I guess that's the risk of Astralis playing their setup, right? You know you're going to be giving the bomb away. You know they're going to set up in post plants, and that AWP is so scary in post plants. Like, yeah, they win the round, but could have been a lot cleaner if they anchored A and you know, an A player wins a 1-on-1, gets traded. Suddenly you've got a 4-on-1, and you know there's no way that gets as scary. But a round's a round, and you do what you can to get it on the board. Astralis now finding a second. Double AWP still. Vigo was tagged on the cross, and Fnatic flash out into long. Mister trapped in pit, but he does have support, and it's coming big. Mister getting that kill alongside Void, who took an AWP frag as well from the car. So 3v5 again. Fnatic starting on the back foot. They had a great beginning to this map, but Astralis is starting to catch up as these gun rounds flow through. So someone needs to be a hero here. And it probably can't be Regali. He's on the scout.
Oh man, even doing this mid to B is a little bit awkward. They're going to try and skirt around the molly, but now they're getting spammed by Vesta as well. Even though they're out in mid, this should still be an Astralis round. They're just collapsing onto them. Altex, great play in the window. Separates those fights, spreads them out. Vigo's going to nail that shot as well. And Astralis talent.
Astralis won't be in sync as well to the music. But yeah, Sail. Music hits are on today, Harry.
Oh, that's cool.
Fun. Haven't had that before.
Yeah, man. I actually used to love AWOL Nation.
Is that Sail?
That's the song, guys, yeah. They have a song. Hang on, let me think of it. Let me think of the name. I can't remember the name.
Great song.
Point
I love
is,
that one.
AWOL Nation, they got a few bangers. They kind of started to drop off a bit lately.
Clearly, you don't remember anything.
There are some good tunes there to be found.
Yeah, I'm more for the Easy for Ents or the Halo sound.
Yeah, dude, the Halo one.
Yeah.
God, if you ain't playing with Halo on in CS,
I'll be real. There's not a video game I've ever played where I haven't turned music off immediately. That's the first thing I do. CS included. Don't need that music. All about the gunshots.
With Halo, it just hits different, man.
Yeah, no, I get that. I do get that.
Ho, 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 ho.
Beautiful.
Here they are getting the bomb plant here, Hugo. Look, it's very Halo themed.
Master Chief would be proud.
The Master Chief that is Process here, right? Keve's more of just like one of the Marines that was on set with Master Chief. Now, Master Chief, that's... No. Okay, maybe Master Chief is Keve. Maybe it is. Here he is, up in the window. There's one. Oh, little double. And now, just Vesta left to beat. Oh, there it is. Take that. Keve, the arbiter of destruction. It's a round on the board for Fnatic Rising, and he is both Master Chief and Master Chef, because that, perfect.
Yeah, delicious. Wow, what a round. He had a Glock there. Process got aim punched in window, and Keve just goes back and does the exact same thing, but with a lot more success. That was a Glock round, by the way. That was like almost all Glocks for Fnatic with a bunch of utility, and they win it. Don't they? How do they do that? I don't know. They're so confused. They're so surprised. They're calling a pause. Wait, we won that? Okay. What's their money like? I don't even know. Let's find out.
Hugo, could we rent out one of those, you know, like...
What?
You know, like feed silos. They're on like farms.
Yeah,
you know, they keep all the
yeah,
like the big metal silos. There's loads of videos of people going in there, and then like it's empty, and then they sing the Halo theme song because the acoustics are like incredible for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think we should buy one.
I mean, well, we found an apartment building like that in Germany, which had amazing acoustics. Remember? Traces.
When?
Do you not remember this?
Yes. We used to go up the stairs into his house, and the acoustics there were incredible.
They were amazing, yeah. But we didn't buy that, Harry. So I'm going to say a no on the grain silo. Right now, we're out long with Fnatic. There's no AWP here for a change. Astralis have been taking long a lot of these rounds, so this is a change. And with them not there, they've had to give it up. Heavy on this A site at least. They take Catwalk with a AWP. They know Fnatic aren't in any hurry after taking long. Still, this bomb's outside B. It's all a bit of a ruse, and it's working well. If you rotate through spawn here as Fnatic, there's going to be no info for Astralis, and only Altex on B. I say only, he's been pretty damn good at holding his own, but right now it's misinfo, disinfo for Astralis talent. They want to try and grab some back in middle, but all this does, seeing mid is empty, will potentially confirm to them that long is the game plan for Fnatic, and they're just holding off on the long position. Regardless, waiting with the AWP. He wants a repeat. He wants Mr. to make that mistake, and if he gets a kill, it would sell the fake, but no one is giving anything up on this A site. The long flank is being held, and this is a really cool default for Fnatic, right? Certainly was assisted by the fact that they got long for free, but with 40 seconds left in the round, no one has seen anyone. That's got to change.
Well, it's going to change, don't worry, Hugo. I can assure you that someone will see someone any second now. Hang on a moment, look at this. Oh, there's that first bit of engagement. Pepsaw with the opener, Void playing around this smoke, not where he wants to be. He's trapped out on an island, but together with Mr., they put up a double. Process now, they hear him getting up ramp. He's tagged on that little jiggle. He doesn't even know where he just got shot from, and Process is dead. Mr. with a great round alongside Void. The two of them just hold down that A site.
Yeah.
You know, they lose Vesta immediately. It's just that AWP and M4 combo.
It's a bit sad because like that's got all the makings of like a round where, you know, if Regali gets that pick on long, maybe you just hit the B bomb site because you know Astralis will have a solo player there. But no one makes the error on A. Mr. doesn't peek into the AWP, and so in a 5-on-5, Fnatic don't want to go B, leaving their AWP alone at long. They want to meet them in the A site, and so they're actually sent up into the stack, into the well-padded bomb site. So Astralis, a huge round to win. That was after losing to Glocks as well, so they pick up a rifle round. They put Fnatic back on pistols. They don't let it keep them out of the game for too long. Just Eags right now, and not even much armor either. Fnatic looking to hit some Juans. Got flipside stickers on this one. Throwback. You guys remember when Shara fell off the stage?
Yeah. I actually rewatched that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for old time's sake. It's
golden
pretty good.
moment,
It's feel bad for him
Absolutely.
till this day.
Shout out Shara. Wherever you
Here we go. Void.
Oh.
Ooh, one guy does make it past. One guy does make it into CT. Regali gets that little freebie before he's traded. And now the bomb plant to follow for Fnatic Rising. This is still a chance to get out of hand here, Hugo, right? At 3-on-4, you only have the Eagles. Those things don't sound good. But you've got a short plant, you've got cat control, and you've still got a player in the site as well.
Yeah.
These cat players are trying to get cute, trying to get fancy with this. What are they doing? They're wrapping long on KST. They're leaving Keve to push CT as well. And they're trying to crunch these retaking players. Now, Pepsaw needed to stay alive if that was ever going to happen. Because now you don't actually have anyone on Cat, which is where the bomb is planted for. You know, it's an idea. It's a way to try and get away with winning that round.
No, you're right though. If Pepsaw dies, that's when you flood the site if you're Astralis. So if Pepsaw can tuck and live a little bit longer, you know, I get he's alone. He basically has no map control. He can get jump shot, he can get peeked anywhere. So if he can survive a few more seconds, maybe that long timing is good.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I think you either just needed to do one or the other. I think it's the fact that both those short players go on two separate journeys into CT, into long, right? I think that if you had someone still there to support Pepe Zorus in some way.
Yeah. Luckily, it's only an eco.
Yeah,
so
it's
we don't
only
have to
an
fret
eco.
too
We
much.
don't have to
they get the
dissect
bomb
it.
No. Now they got everything they need, Harry. Everything but rounds. Even though they've still got that.
Oh, so wait, do they not have the rounds?
They need more rounds,
Okay.
Harry. You may have some, but some is not enough.
Yeah, it's like when you go like berry picking.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, you could stop after a couple of berries, but like...
What's the point? Is that really going to fill your stomach? Was it worth driving all the way out here into the Poconos for 6 berries? Probably not. Fnatic are looking for 16 whole berries to fill their stomach. Up on this A site, Vesta's pushed with the cat smoke. Hoping that Fnatic flash through. If they don't, he might just back up into safety, right? You don't want to be left here on your own when that smoke fades. Re-molly, and in he goes. He's looking to take fight. It's a dangerous move. Did they see him there? They might have. Flash is good. Spray, not so much, but he puts Pepsil down low. Big gap in the smoke. Another one has to come through, and it does. Orp is just trying to stop these encroaching Fnatic players, but the headshot is perfect for Process. He has been on the entries today, hasn't he? Vesta needs some defensive frags, and he at least trades one. Gone to the Orb. Cat retakes slowed down by the Molotov, and Fnatic are winning all the fights in the site.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Double opener from Regali's Orb, and that has sealed the deal on a save round here for Astralis talent. They're out of there. This A-hole just gets melted before our very eyes. It all starts with trying to summon Pro Sussy backer at 3 AM, right? And then he opens up with that startling little opener. Then Regali follows up with the remaining A players, and suddenly your defense has crumbled into a retake that you don't want to attempt. So Fnatic Rising taking the lead, 7-5. You said they needed more rounds. That is more round.
Yeah, I mean, that's a round. It's not more rounds, plural.
I know, I did remove the S. I said more round.
Yeah, but I didn't say they needed more round. I said they needed more rounds, Harry. The plural is very important. All right, guys, pack it in. We got 7. We're done for the day. Leave the server. Everyone's happy. By the way, shout out Golden real quick. He's coaching Fnatic Rising today in this matchup.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
So I've heard.
That's cool as hell.
That's what the people have been saying, Harry. And who am I to doubt the people? So yeah, you know, maybe coming in with some wise advice. I gotta say, this actually, it's funny because this looks like the most well put together T side on Dust we've seen from Fnatic in the 3 games they've played. So, hey, maybe Golden's got something to do with that. I wouldn't be surprised. We're going pretty deep down the rabbit hole right now on this T half. Fnatic have tried everything. They really have. And so now you can just do whatever you want. Spread your wings, fly. Hopefully not too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Didn't do well for Icarus.
No, it didn't. But also, you know, his wings were made of wax.
Yeah, what did you expect? I mean, the wings were made of feathers, but they were glued on with wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of... What did you expect?
Well, Hugo.
Uh-oh.
What did Vesta expect? These are all questions we got to ask ourselves. Much like Icarus, you know, he also burnt to a crisp.
No, I think he fell into the ocean and died on impact, didn't he?
I don't even know.
The wings melted and he fell.
I never learned about that loser.
No.
I only learned about the winners from mythology, man.
Okay, well, he flew. Have you ever flown, Harry?
Yes. And not died in the process. So that immediately makes me better than him.
All right. Yeah, fair enough.
Undisputable,
Yeah,
really.
You got me there.
And my wings are made of metal. So...
Well, they're not your wings. They're...
No, I'm actually the primary stakeholder in Eurowings Airlines.
Your wings? Or my wings?
Yeah. Well, that was like, okay, nice one. Look, here we go. Little long push, little long, little.
Yeah.
Smoke's now down,
Not
and
that
here they are
smoke.
creeping up. Yeah, it's an interesting smoke, Hugo.
It's an attempt.
Variation on a classic. You know, it's like changing the order that you put the sauce and then toppings on a pizza, right? You just reinvented the wheel, right? And that's always good.
Yeah, what I do is I pour a bunch of tomato on the table and I slap dough on the top of it. And then...
I cook the tomato paste till it's almost solid.
Cover
and
it with cheese.
Because the bread is just calories at the end of the day.
Yeah. Bread's the worst part.
Bread's the worst
really,
part.
I just eat sauce.
Cheese is also the worst part. I just get the tomato paste and I just drink it straight from the tube.
We've started streamlining it. Yeah, just ketchup bottles now. Tomato paste from the tube.
Chad always used to, when we were in Germany, Chad always used to eat tomato ketchup sandwiches. I've never...
What, no ingredients, just
ketchup tomato ketchup in bread.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. Pretty tasteless.
That is minging.
Yeah, not for me.
That is
You
disgusting.
need some substance, whatever it is.
Chad, if you're watching this right now, I don't know what to tell you, man. Ketchup and sandwiches. Ooh.
Sheesh.
Ooh. That's like putting Worcestershire sauce on it on
What
bread,
did
you
call
know?
it? What did you call it? I don't even want to try and pronounce what you just said. Worcestershire. That's what the South Park goes. Worcestershire.
Right. So a little long play Hugo out of Fnatic Rising here.
Save
and
yourself.
they're not going to get challenged by it right away. Instead, Mister's pretty passive, just playing back in the site. And the bulk of this fight's coming in over towards Catwalk. Void. Whoa! That's the opener given over. Vesta still hanging around. Not going to be given a chance to trade this because look at Fnatic Rising go. They're quick to take this long control. And with Astralis still freaking out about Cat, there's no one in this A bomb site. Fnatic are moving in.
And some of the gambles, some of the early round setups for Astralis have started letting them down, right? They had so much long control at the start of the half, but now Fnatic just keep abusing it, and there's no response. No one here to put a stop to it. I mean, you would save in a lot of maps in this position. You don't want to make that call, but look at B. Two guys are already anchoring down there, throwing the towel in. Far too sweaty for them to want to get involved. 9 rounds to Fnatic confirmed. Vesta's holding for exits at long, and he'll get a kill. Maybe an AK upgrade as well, but really, Fnatic don't care. Gleefully in the lead. Nine to 5.
What was that? Why did you breathe so
I was going to say
suddenly?
something that has changed my mind.
What? You changed your mind from talking to a sudden breath?
Yeah, you gave me that weird look, and I suddenly doubted myself.
I know what will fill this silence perfectly. Right. His ult takes with an AWP, Hugo.
Sometimes you forget how to breathe.
Big A.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Really want to do this? Round 15?
Yeah,
Risky,
he
but
do.
rewarding
Yeah, he
at the
do.
same time. Void. Filling it. Any more mistakes for Fnatic? I mean, well, process wasn't to know. But anyone, you know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, double shame on me. So Fnatic won't recommit into B. They leave the site entirely. Hinge smoke and bomb getting retrieved back in spawn lets you cross towards Cat and Long. Astralis already starting to adjust as a result. Vigo moving back off CT. Missed it in the pit. Even a kill here would do it. Maybe he can call for a flash from Vesta on the site. We'll have to see if he has time. No, he just gets obliterated. AWP in middle knows about this tucked player, and Altix wants to finish the job, but Vigo is there instead. Now Fnatic trapped out at long. Astralis, they can piece this together. They can be confident that everyone is here, and so they flash fight it, and they get out alive at least as the smoke blooms. Fnatic trying to close the distance in the last round.
Oh, Pepso! Oh,
Vigo!
No, Vigo,
Oh,
darling,
my.
please. No, not like that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Pepso with a double. Ooh, this is getting scary. It's getting spooky. Double off on the retakey. Ooh. Ultek's gonna try and see what he can find. Gonna have a little look through, but he can't see a thing. And now his teammate, look at Void, all the way up through long doors, no less. It's a very, very long rotation. I'm waiting to see if there is a car player, but you can't stay scoped up forever. Ultex, there's one. Nice, okay. That's a little something. Now he's spamming out the car player. Void's Orb's gonna get him. Pepe Zora needs the ace if he wants to win this round for Fnatic Rising. Void runs him down, and the round, it's very, very close.
I don't know.
It's really close. It's uncomfortably close, but I think Astralis Talent have got it, and there it is, 6-9.
Woo.
Great stuff, yeah, man.
Nothing worse than killing 4 and losing the round, right? Like those were sick entries onto the A side. Look at his kill onto the pit player. You know, just destroyed Mister. Not enough to win the round though. He's red as he drops into the elevator. So Astralis, they recover the half. They get 6. It's fine. It's enough. But Fnatic certainly looking good right now with Golden at the helm. Regali hitting the shots he must as well. Not been a quiet performance from him today. Altex, definitely something to be said for his B anchor work. Scared Fnatic away from B near the end of the half. And yeah, I'd say we got a pretty competitive game here, Harry. All things considered, it's delivering. And just to clarify again, for those wondering, this is a very important matchup for Astralis Talent. For Fnatic, well, they're not going to be able to sneak their way into that top 3 spot. They seem pretty assured that they'll be fighting with the last 4 teams for that final place at LAN finals. But for Astralis, not only are they fighting for the same thing Fnatic are fighting for, they're also fighting not to come in last place.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you know, the pressure in this one is like, it feels like it's all on Astralis, right? Fnatic have pretty much safeguarded where they are on the board, that they're at least going to be in the, you know, the gauntlet best of 3s for that 4th slot. So, you know, Astralis Talent, there's still a world where these guys could find themselves bottom of the board, depending on the outcome of this match, just depending on the outcome of Furia's game later on. You know, we could find ourselves in a big old tie situation. So you really don't want to be there. Astralis Talent, they need this victory. Let's go listen into the Fnatic comms, though, as we embark into the second half. They got a CT side now, Fnatic. Let me hear them wonderful voices.
It might be password. We
Let's
can
pick
just...
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1 long. Hit with the dead. He wanted to. He just checked long and.
Only one, right?
They're probably gonna split.
Short. Many
Yeah,
short.
they're splitting A. Yeah. One already coming
I
out.
got the first flash.
Come here, Kevin. Let's rush it.
House long, one long.
One more ramp.
Long.
Crazy kit, ramp.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save my flash a bit. Let's peek here. I will try to nade ramp. I want it ramp. Ramp? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna flash a long peek now. Planted for short. There should be one goose, Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm holding ramp. I'm gonna Ferrari pick goose. One on side.
Man, Counter-Strike's hard, Harry. It's real hard.
Yeah? What makes you say that, Hugo?
Just difficult.
Because I don't agree with you.
Oh, okay.
Fundamentally.
It's too easy for you.
I think this game's easy. I think, legit, I don't know. I don't think I'm as good as Simple.
You're up there, though.
Yeah.
You're up there.
But maybe like a Zywoo.
I'm just waiting for the goddamn day. It's still not come through where you get to play a pro match, and one of 2 things happens, Harry. One of 2 things happens, and both are great.
Okay.
One, you get shit on, and you get a reality
and I
check.
get humbled,
and
like,
you
massively.
get humbled. You get a reality check as to how good these players are.
Yeah.
Or the alternative, arguably even better, you destroy everyone, and once and for all, you prove to the community that Counter-Strike is just easy.
Dude, so that's why I really want to do it, because, like, either, it is just hilarious. Like, I just get bodied to, like, the nth degree, and it's like, oh, wow, okay, so this guy's trash. But what I hope happens, because I can't, physically, I can't deal with people being better at something than me.
Yeah.
If it's something I'm interested in, like CS. So I don't, I just wouldn't let them be better. It's kind of that simple.
Just win, lol.
Yeah, it's not that hard. I really don't understand.
Lester knows.
Yeah, look at this. Look, just win, Process. Oh, no, he's not winning. Oh, no.
It's all under control, though.
Pepsaw, though, this guy's a winner. This guy's got winner written all over him.
Yeah. They wouldn't refund that at the tattoo shop, but whatever. What can you do? 1v2.
Felt like a great idea at the time.
Yeah.
A couple of pints in, but insta regret the next day. Here he is, Mr. Winner, Mr. Pepsaw, Mr. Pepe Zora, ladies and gentlemen, coming in with the 1v2 attempt, nailed into the site. He's running out of time. He's nailed one, and Void will manage to keep that as an Astralis round by the skin of his teeth. There is an eco round now for Fnatic Rising, so this is where Astralis are hoping to tie this game up at 9-9.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I'll link you the laser surgery place. You'll be fine. You can get that right off you by tomorrow morning. Leave a little mark. That's it. But yeah, scary round, right? That was a dig force for Fnatic.
Hugo, would you ever get a tattoo? Would you make a bet to get a tattoo?
No, unless it was a good tattoo. No, that's the thing. I'm not against the tattoo. I'm not bothered.
Okay,
either which
so
way,
here's an idea.
Here's the thing.
Here's an idea.
There's nothing good that I can get on my body.
I get I get your face tattooed on my face.
Okay, yeah.
And you get my face tattooed on your face.
What benefit does that do anyone?
Or, oh my god, even better, you get Henry G's face tattooed on your face, and I get Sadakist on mine. And then that way it's like, mate,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
just
I don't see
free
any way,
money, free publicity.
Yeah, I don't see any way that could go wrong in any capacity. On the bright side, I could unlock, you know, his phone maybe with my Face ID.
Oh, that would be huge!
I don't think that would work. Maybe the science isn't there yet.
You could just steal Henry's phone.
It's the real life deep fake, man. Forget video editing, just tattoo. I mean, yeah, it'd be obvious when this doesn't work. This doesn't work. No, I would get a tattoo if it was a good tattoo, but I have yet to think of a good tattoo. So
what tattoo should Hugo get? Submit your ideas.
Yeah, hey, maybe I'll do it. I probably won't.
Submit your ideas, and if they're hand drawn, and if they're drawn in Paint, especially,
Woo!
Paint is the preferred program of all tattoo artists. Any of them will tell you that.
Yeah.
This round, though, Hugo. Speaking of permanent body damage, that's what Void's undertaken here.
Damage is the word you'll use.
Yeah, no, that is a bit intense. I actually love tattoos. That makes it sound like I'm like really opposed to them. But look at this, little Vesta getting the opener. Ooh, Pepe is already dead after one. And Process might want to think about getting out of there. He's getting chased down.
Dear.
He's going to hang around. He's going to fight this. One kill to the good already. Low HP on the other two, and he gets ahead of the Flash. The lineup is in. Process Ibaka puts 10 on the board for Fnatic Rising.
You know, it's maybe a bit late in the tournament, and that's probably why you're calling him Pepe's, or because you know it's the last day and no one can hold you accountable. But you know, even though it is the last day, I want to say I think Process has also been a super impressive player in this tournament. I don't think we've given him enough love. He seems like a very capable pair of hands, right? A German player inside of this international team. Yeah, I think he's been really good. He's been really solid. When we've listened to the Fnatic comms as well, you know, one of the two teams we can understand what they're saying. Process is also pretty vocal, and he seems to, you know, like to take a lot of, you know, not room, I guess, but offer a lot of comments, good comments. Now it sounds like I'm insulting him.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say. He's very vocal,
and he offers a lot of comments. If someone says something, "Hey guys, let's go B," and then he pipes in. Man. No, we don't go B.
From when we hear him in the comms, he seems like very stable. He seems very consistent, and in the server, he's doing the same. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Process fan. I'm making the Process Peak Steam group. Join it while you can. One-time offer, limited time only. True Process stan over here. So let's go. Another gun round here for Fnatic. For Astralis, it's a little bit eco. Maybe brittle.
Yeah, brittle. Word. Yeah, it's very rigid and breaks easily, and
yeah, it's an eco.
Yeah. No,
already spammed through the smoke is Altex, who will be our hero, baby.
Who will be our hero, baby? Well, let's see. Is Vesta a hero, baby? Is Void a hero, baby? Or is Big O a hero, baby?
I don't like how you're using my words against me.
I'm just saying exactly what you said. Let's see what happens. Vesta. Ooh. Nice. Okay, there's Vesta. He might be the screeching hero, baby, that we need. No, he's dead after one.
There was a comma before baby. You can't remove
Void
like,
and Big O. Oh, no, it's just Big O. He's throwing his toys out the pram. This hero, baby, cut down on the short side.
Shut up.
No, I know you were quoting the song.
Yeah, I can be your hero, baby.
Yeah, I
know. Take the pain away.
But it's funny because, like, the idea of like a hero baby is like a baby that was bred for heroism.
My breath away. Yeah, some pretty sick deegs in this round, but they don't lead to anything more than damage. Couple of kills, no bomb plant, but still the full buy here for Astralis. It's time to show what you got on this T side. We've been waiting to see. Cat boost comes in for Fnatic. They can boost for lower, but there's no orb. So they're going to go fight it out in middle instead. Astralis are in lower boosting. There's an AK waiting. Pepsaw, Tapsaw can't take the kill, but the double nade, look at the damage. Oh, get some flex tape on that bad boy. It's leaking. 2 players below 54 Astralis, and in their first gun round, they've got to do it on the back foot.
Ooh, long aggression. Interesting. There is this double hold here to contend with. Fnatic don't know about it. They're both waiting in this smoke fade. Void! Oh no, the timing on that! And Process even gets out unscathed. That is rough for Astralis, man. You were hoping that with them in the doors, you could have at least had a trade there. The fact that both players get out, I don't know, Hugo. This is starting to look pretty grisly. I don't know how you win this one now if you're Astralis.
Maybe you save, right? Like, sad as that is, you're just all so low. They're going to give it a go. They're going to throw caution to the wind, but you can see Fnatic is so ready for the mid play. Volley's out. Maybe a flash here for Keve. KST going to peek with it, and he's getting chased, but Keve still recovers the frag, and now trapped behind the Molotov are the rest of Astralis. Fnatic are coming to meet them in the middle, and throwing themselves through the smoke is dug a hole, but Pepsaw will find a ladder and climb right out. 12-9. Fnatic do get that round under wrap. It looked a bit scary, right? I think they were expecting Astralis to actually be moving on the mid to B. Only one man was. And so as they hold off in middle, they get delivered some kills, but Fnatic closed the door on them right after. 12-9. And yeah, we're seeing some good rounds right now out of Fnatic. Nice opener, nice call, right? The double boost cat, they hold for the boost. As soon as they spot lower, they nade. And that's really the where the problem started for Astralis, having two players on 20, 30 health. Well, now they're broke. It's going to get worse before it gets better. It's always darkest before the dawn. It's the opposite of the calm before the storm.
Yeah, also, so Richard Lewis made me have a real gripe with that. It's always darkest before the dawn. So.
Why is that?
Because it's not. Like, in the sense that it's nighttime before it's daytime,
yeah,
yes.
That's literally the point.
But
it's very...
dawn specifically is as the sun is coming up, which, you know, ergo means there is more light in the sky. It's not, you know, you're not peak darkness into daylight. Like,
no, but it's always. I mean, there's no time constraint set on that sentence. There's no saying it's actually the darkest it can be 7 minutes before the sun rises. There's no. The darkest before the dawn implies that before it's light, it is dark. I think that's a fair statement. I don't think that's unreasonable.
Dark and day are like yin and yang, and here we go. Yin Yang gang up close. Keve with one. Traded after. Oltex, last guy, and he's going to get wiped out as well. So nice little anti-eco there for Fnatic Rising.
I don't know. Maybe Richard can explain it better. But
he probably can. Richard Lewis can.
I'm not convinced by the idea that that saying doesn't work. Yeah, a lot of cliches are shit. Yeah, most of them are. Yeah. But still going to use them because.
Well, yeah.
So
you just lack the creativity. Hugo, you could come up with your own, you know,
yeah,
you could say...
Okay, fine, give me one. Give me a darkest before the dawn. You know, it's always going to be hard, but then it gets easier. Give me your own version.
Okay.
Original, fresh.
Okay.
Harry Russell.
Okay. Yeah, I think, you know, you would just say... So you want to go down the darkest before the dawn.
Yeah, you can keep stalling, or you can come up with one. It's easy, man. Just be creative. Just be creative.
It is easy, man. Like, right
you got
now,
one, though? Or are you going to try and cast the round?
No, I'm going to say it. You keep cutting me off.
Go ahead.
For Astralis talent, you know, it's always darkest before the sun rises. And so now...
That is the dawn! That is the dawn! Sun rising is dawn, Harry.
Oh, so now you agree that the sun rising is dawn?
I never didn't.
Look at this.
What are you talking
about? With one. Nice round for Astralis talent. You can really feel that sun coming up.
I'll get the belt out, Harry.
Not the belt again. That was my favorite night of the first week.
Oh. Right. Well, cliches be damned. They're here to stay. Maybe so are Astralis talent. They're trying to take long. They're walking into the two-man hold. Kevin with a spot. Regali with the orb. They're waiting on his angle. Oh, no, he can't throw utility. He hasn't got time. They're close. Flash goes over. They haven't killed him. Regali drops the bomb. Now his teammate peeks out with a flashbang, and he takes more. Ah! Finally dead. Altex gets the trade. 2-on-3 here for Fnatic. Still winnable.
Oh, that's so close for Regali. KST dead as well, and now they know Regali is here. They've only got 20 seconds. Time is actually a problem. Even though they should be good to get this kill, Regali can still make it weird. He takes a peek out. It's the short guy investor that should have the round locked in, and there he is doing exactly that. So, double digits for Astralis talent. And you know, it's like they say, Hugo,
Yeah.
before bread enters the toaster, mate, it's just that.
Yeah.
Bread.
No, they do say that. Yeah. So now Astralis, they're looking for a low 4-2 as they build back into this T side, breaking the 4-round streak, putting Fnatic back onto the little brittle pistols.
Oh, okay. Vigo fell off the boost into a Deeg shot. Brutal. Not the start you wanted up against these Deagles, I can tell you that much. Oh, yes, Festa. Yes. Beautiful. Little 4-on-4 game. Knows about that boost in mid. Knows about the second man there now. And so Astralis talent is starting to paint a bit of a picture as to what is happening in this round.
Yeah, up long now. No one here for Fnatic. They might be able to crunch this mid player who's just looking at tunnel. If they jump over and look down, ooh, oh, Pepsor doesn't know. He's walked right by. Oh my goodness, Regali. No one's checking it. They're running. Vesta's made the call as well. Watch your back. They're flanking long. 2 guys. I've got the B players dead in the water. They're wondering, where the hell did Vesta come from? We just cleared middle. Void waiting. Missed shot, but he's fine. It's USPs. Yeah. He'll deal with it. And so Fnatic, it's a done round. They don't know why Astralis was so aware. But it all comes down to the lack of check down lower. And now KST just looking to save his rifle. 11 rounds to Astralis. This game's starting to close up. Competitive after all. And that's what we wanted.
Yeah, it's always scary till you vent, Hugo. That's the age-old saying, right? So right now, Astralis talent are starting to grind their way back into this. They're making us a little bit worried for Fnatic Rising, who have had their issues at closing out games.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's fine for Fnatic. You know, eco, whatever, they get it over and done with. They're coming back in with guns, Harry. And as they always say, the road is always rocky until it's paved, you know? And that's something you just have to keep in mind. Sometimes car journeys aren't going to be that smooth. Yeah. Sometimes it's not the tires that you have on your car, but it's the platform you're driving on. You ever thought about that, Harry?
No, yeah.
That's out of your control.
No, that's pretty true. And all roads were unpaved until they were traveled down, right? So there's the link. That's actually pretty deep.
That's actually true.
And all Romans built a road, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a part of the contract. It was mandated actually back then. Bit of a B-rush here. KST flashed out. Thank goodness Keve's providing something for him, but eventually he gets popped in the face and Keve's got to do it all alone. He's doing a great job. Vigo alone in middle, looking to cut off a rotate, and they're not considering it right now. The backstab is coming for Vigo. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Vigo. Oh my god, but they're running in! They're running in!
Down everyone. Now the backstab's in, but it's too late. It doesn't matter. How are we in a 1v1? Astralis at least made this pretty damn effective, holding on to that B-bomb site that flashed through the door, but the bomb's under control of Pepsor. He's sitting on it like a mother hen on her egg, keeping it warm. And they do say chickens are related to dinosaurs. So can this Pepsor... Pepsaurus Rex? What do you call him, Harry?
Something like Pepsaurus.
Yeah, Pepsaurus Rex. Okay.
Vigo, though, this guy... Oh, wrapped in the doors! Pepsaurus pushes him down. And Fnatic Rising, it's that quick decision to crunch B that
saves them.
Gets them all the mileage out of that one there.
That's like a crazy play, honestly. But thank goodness it was only 2 out of 3 players there for Astralis in B. If it was all 3, they probably would have got melted. But the backstab, which should have won them the round, is actually their own undoing. That hurts. Like, you couldn't have played it better if you're Astralis, given the situation, but Fnatic still win the round.
Oh, Process going to open up this round through the smoke with that molly as well. The spam damage complementing the Molotov nicely. Altex trying to trade this out. He's at least gotten an equalizer on the back of this tunnels push. And Keve doesn't want to risk giving the B site away, so he's had to taper his aggression. And now this round grinds to a bit of an awkward halt. Being real, with where we're at, this now massively favors Astralis, especially with Oltex removing another B player. Fnatic are paranoid as to what's happening at B, and this is all coming off of just one player for Astralis Talent. Considering this was a 5-on-4 start, the fact that it's now 4-on-3 is brutal. Process has got to hold the A site alone. He's out on an island. He's fighting solo, and Void is going to AWP him off of the angle from long. Pepsor will break apart Vigo's push, and in doing so, he's bought a lot of time for Regali to rotate over. This is big. Pepsor is making the round-winning play here. He's kept this site alive. He's denied the bomb plant. He's bought time for Regali. They say you can't buy time, and yet here Pepsor is. This guy's got wallets full of the stuff. Oltex all alone, the guy who started this round for Astralis Talent, is now got to be the means to the end as well, and he can't get it over the line. 15 on the board for Fnatic Rising.
Yeah, this is a really good Dust 2 game out of them, man. Like, you know, they've been met with a few, you know, sneaky rounds coming in for Astralis. They've broken their money plenty of times. Fnatic always have picked themselves up, brushed off the dust, so to speak, and come back in with gun rounds. So here we go. What could be the end of the game? Astralis have a bit of money, couple of guns, but Fnatic are feeling feisty. Let's tune in.
I'm just doing one early flash, so they think. Nice.
I'm pushing lower.
I'm blind, I can't do the smoke right now.
They failed the Xbox.
They're not out, I think.
Nice. Lower.
Yeah. No one
Okay,
touched me.
let's try to
Flashing
spot.
one.
Dead mid.
Flashing
nice.
with Julian.
Off me. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
push
okay.
long.
Yeah,
Close.
do that.
I have aggro.
I'm watching short, Kevin.
Lower. Both lower.
Yeah, I'm going back to B.
Up here.
I'm top mid. I don't see anyone, Kevin.
Lower up, Pepe.
You can
I'm
go
gonna
B.
set. Yeah,
Yeah, I got up 1 HP. Yes, up. He's peeking mid. Both.
Kevin, come watch B, Kevin.
Yeah,
I'm
Both
gonna watch
Xbox.
mid.
One guy's dinked with up, and he was searching mid, and the other guy was Xbox with bomb.
Yeah, I'm playing pit on A, on retake.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm smoking B here.
Smoke one on short. Smoke on short, yeah. Black smoke. It's a vanguard
Two
smoke. They are
smokes.
probably going short, but chill for a second, okay? We have good positions, we'll pack them in after plant.
Dinked.
Don't see anything mid. They could. I'm hiding in
No
pit,
one
you know?
tunnels. No one
Yeah,
tunnels.
they flashed ramp, they checked me. No one peeking. Downside, probably planting for short. Yeah, probably plant for short or passive behind
You
first
can go
one.
long with up, and then
Yeah.
Kevin
I
can go
think
left
you.
short.
I think you. Okay. Can go for long, yeah. Warp on sides, unknown.
It's okay. Trans will flash and peek.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash you can just peek. David. Flashing. Not peeking. Yeah, do that.
Upside.
Yeah,
on
one
side.
is one short.
Contact him. I will go.
The up is 1
I'm
HP.
molded behind side.
You can smoke.
No, still picking back side.
It's still side. Both.
No time.
Done.
Yeah.
One time.
Oh, I'm dead. Ah!
Astralis Talent, they managed to pick that one back up. When Regali 3K'd the opener, mate, I thought it was done. Look at this. He pushed lower tunnels. He was no-scoping fools, combat orping. And then the round still ends up coming back to haunt Fnatic. That's a little bit grisly. That is not the way you wanted to give over 12 to your opponent. Look at what it's done, Hugo. It's broken their money. Money, as we know, is the root of all problems in Counter-Strike. And if you got none of it, you can't cause any problems.
Yeah, a bit of fresh air now for Astralis. They've been given a lifeline here, Harry, in this matchup, broken by for Fnatic. They're really looking to play for these last couple of rounds right now. It's not a fun position to be in. That was their opportunity with Regali popping off. There was even a call that, I'm going to push long in that 3-on-3. I think if they did it, they probably would have won the round, honestly. Astralis could have been backstabbed there in middle, but they've given a lot of room And I think that was one of the mistakes that Astralis were making in their CT side that we just saw from Fnatic. Like, they even said in the comms, like, yeah, okay, we got good spots. We'll win in the post point. Well, they didn't. And a lot of rounds were like that for Astralis, where they would gamble. They would have a lot of numbers together in middle. They would often play retake on A. And that left them with a lot of saves or a lot of retakes that didn't really work. So that's an example of it hurting Fnatic. And now they're going to rush B to Deagle. Oh, you never know if you're going to get a highlight reel from it. And you still could. KST, good for one. The trades are nice. Regali as a flank. They're not ready for the timing, you think. But smoke comes in and Regali won't commit.
Yeah, he's here like super quick. Super quick. Oh! Okay, and as quick as he arrived, he's gone. It's the double PP. Process and Pepsor. Oh, Process. Just looking to do some damage to these exiting players. They're at least now going to run back into Pepe Zora. And so here he is, Deagle, up close. Any damage might have made them fall to the bomb, but instead they're going to get out. Process takes one to the grave with him. But it's 13 on the board for Astralis. And economic damage, not really, what you're looking for here if you're Fnatic, right? Like, you're going to be up against buys till the end of this game. Whether that's you winning or this going to overtime, that's the thing we're waiting on.
Does feel like OT may be coming in, right? Fnatic are going to have one chance to stop this, and it's not this one. I mean, if you can win the eco, all the more credit, but safe to say we've not seen eco wins on Dust this game. Not prolifically. Once on the T side for Fnatic, that's it. Fast out long. CT's going to flash a peek, but the rifles are there to deal the killing blow. There's a double dig through smoke. I'm not worried yet. Should be a nice clean one for Astralis, and as you said, money is no issue. Money is no factor at this point of the game. Apart from for Fnatic, who have to buy up here and make it worthwhile. Regali, remember that round just 2 ago? He tripled up in middle to start, and they still lost the round. Well, we now need the heroics from Regali, but we need the rest of the squad to be able to capitalize. 15-14, if you let Astralis into OT, you're making a mistake.
Oh, mate, you're going to be devastated if this goes to overtime. You can close out that round that is a 5-on-2 where Regali's pushed lower, and admittedly, it's only a 5-on-2 for like a moment. The trades came in eventually, but still, you don't get those big 3K rounds with a huge advantage early on every day.
Or do you?
Let's see, Regali's trying to make it happen again, pushing mid with this AWP, and Void on the receiving end. Regali is out of there this time. He's not hanging around.
Huge.
That kill is untradeable.
Oh, they almost went through the molly. Yeah, that's the top performer for Astralis, dead in the water as well. Second up is Mister. He certainly looked good when we've had him in the serve over Noffe. Oh, Vesta. I get spotted, but Keve crawls out back into the B site. That's where Astralis are ending up, trying to fake the catwalk. Is Vesta dropping his util now. The rest of this Danish Armada grouping in the tunnels, got to get the bomb. 2 CTs here to stop them. Again, you're in a position where as long as you're trading effectively in B, you should be fine for the retake, but that's a big if. KST, he sees everything, and he actually jumps back to safety. He's got a good spot now with all the info. Jumping up. He's going to try and deal death. There's a double. KST looking to shut down the map. And I feel like it's here. Beginning of the end. 1v5. Can't convert. And there we go. Fnatic Rising take the victory. Take the dub. And push Astralis down into that scary realm that we talked about. That world where maybe there's a 3-way tie for last place.
Yeah, that could happen now, right? We're obviously still waiting on Fury. And now the kind of, the ball's in their court if they want to complicate this group at all. And with how things are looking, I imagine they will. But Pimp, however, you guys just got to digest that full 30-round bonanza. What did you make of it?